Welcome, everyone, to the greatest podcast on earth, the On and Off Topic podcast, where we diagnose what is wrong with the world. I am Dr. Rode, and this is my glorified secretary with the great hair, Top Hail Hydra. And we have a very special guest on today. His real name is Noah, but he's got a fancy alias, something Resident Evil, I don't know. Say hi to our listening, loyal fans, of which there are not many.
How's it going, everybody? I just knocked my mouse onto the ground. Give me a second.
Congratulations. Very proud.
Yeah, don't worry. No one.
Fine, I got it back.
We can barely,
I'm very excited to be on the podcast today. I watched Scream 7 with these two amazing gentlemen, and they have gifted me the chance to be on their amazing podcast, and I'm honored.
Right? By gifted, he means we took him off the street and said now he has to be on the podcast. But yeah, gifted is a much better way of putting it, you know? So
I mean, it is a gift to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I didn't have anything else.
But before we get to the Scream 7 news, because obviously that's the... Oh, yeah, of course you didn't. You live on the street. Before that, though, we got to get to the sports news. There's a lot of sports news, mind you. A lot of things going on everywhere. The NFL is acting like that the trade deadline is coming, and the trade deadline is not until halfway through the season in several months. But there have been a lot of trades so far. We've seen DJ Moore get traded to the Bills just earlier today. Stephon Diggs has been released by the Patriots. But most importantly, the Chiefs have traded Trent McDuffie, our arguably best defensive player.
Wait, what?
And one of our... What? Did you not know that we traded McDuffie?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't.
How did you not know we traded McDuffie? We traded him to the Rams yesterday. It's big news.
To the Rams?
Yes, to the
Why
Rams.
Why did you do that?
Because we can't afford to pay. I'm about to talk about it.
Not McDuffie. Tell me why.
Okay, but listen. Okay, I'll tell you why. McDuffie wants top of market corner money, and I'm not talking $25 million, which he's probably worth. He probably wants, from what I understand, $30 million or $30.2 million, which is more than Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner right now is the highest paid cornerback. He's making $30.1 million. And the problem is Trent McDuffie probably wants to top that and be the highest paid corner in the league. But I ask you, is he good enough to be the highest paid corner in the league? I don't think so. Now, Austin, you have no idea because you don't care. But Noah, you watch some football, right?
I do. I dabble. I'm not a very huge Chiefs fan.
Who are you a fan of then?
Bengals.
The Bengals?
Bengals. I love me some Joe Burrow, especially when he's not injured. That's my favorite time to watch him, when he's actually on the field.
Which means you never watch it. You're always miserable.
So I just don't get to watch him.
Yeah, that's sad. But as far as McDuffie goes, the Chiefs are sort of, well, they have been broke, as we have discussed. They were $54 million over the cap heading into this offseason, and they were $2 million over when we last checked last week. But with this McDuffie trade, plus a release everyone was expecting, Jawan Taylor did end up getting released by the Chiefs. So that puts us at about $30 million under the cap. And if we restructure some other contracts, we could be $50 million under, give us some good money to spend. Now the question is, was McDuffie worth a big contract? And also, could we have paid him? I don't think we could have paid him that much money and had a good roster for the rest of our players. You know, you would have had a really good corner and then nothing else. And to me, I don't think that was worth it. I think he might have been worth $25 million. Either way, we probably couldn't have paid him. But look what we got for him. This is the best we've gotten from a trade since Tyreek Hill. We got the Rams' first overall pick not their first. We got their first round pick, the 29th. They still have another first round pick, the 13th overall pick, right? But the Rams, they hate first round picks. They always trade them away. They haven't had a first round selection since Jared Verse. Before that, it was like since 2015. They just don't like selecting in the first round. It's too easy for them, is my guess. But we also got their 4th round, 5th rounds this year, and their 3rd round pick in 2027, which everyone says is going to be one of the best draft classes in years. So McDuffie, indisputably good, but probably not worth the contract that he wants, and either way, I don't think we could afford it. So there's pluses, there's minuses. I'm sad to see him go. I'm sure a lot of people are, but it was necessary. And in the end, it's a good move. Same with Jawan Taylor. It was a penalty management, a cap space management. He was the most penalized player on the Chiefs team pretty much for these past few years. Just draws false starts and holdings. And that's sort of what he's known for. which isn't a good thing. When he's not drawing penalties, he's actually a very good right tackle, and he'll probably will get another contract at another team this year. However, odds are maybe we draft a right tackle in the first round this year. But yeah, keeping him just wasn't in the cards. It offered too much money saving if we could just get him off the team. So yeah, there's a lot of options now, and we'll talk about a lot of those heading into free agency week, which should be next week. So after that, we'll just see what goes with the draft. But Austin, it's that time that you've been waiting for, that I've also been waiting for, but you've been waiting for a little bit more. As you can tell by our amazing shirts, it's Red Bull racing season. F1 season starts March 8th. All right, and Max Verstappen is here on his great revenge tour. Austin, tell us, why are we so certain that Max will win the Australia Grand Prix? Other than the fact that he's Max Verstappen.
Well, just before we get into that, I would also like to recognize Tyler Reddick as the very first driver to win the first 3 races back-to-back in NASCAR. Just got to give him some serious credit for that. Anyway, now...
Max Verstappen. Yeah, this is the one
now
thing.
F1.
And F1.
I love Max. F1. So, yes, we are starting off the new F1 season with the Australian Grand Prix at Albert Park. Great race, very fun. I enjoy playing it on the sim. We're in for an interesting opening race. So first off, I would also like to notice that we are only going to have 10 teams racing at Albert Park.
Yeah, because the one with the engine that won't start.
No, it's not that it won't start.
Oh,
so Aston Martin decided to switch to the Honda engine when the season rolled around, which has been the biggest mistake that they've made currently. Lance Stroll is saying he can only drive the car for about 15 laps, and Fernando Alonso is saying he can only go for about 25 laps before they start causing nerve damage. The engine is vibrating in the car so much it's causing these two drivers to have literal nerve damage.
And I thought that driving my vehicles was always a bad idea, but
Aston
Martin, these guys can't take it.
Currently can't race as of right now, so we are only going to be seeing 10 teams on the grid this starting race and probably for the next couple.
Well, it's fine. No one ever really noticed Aston Martin on the grid anyway, so it's not like it's really taking away from anything.
Fernando Alonso, bro.
Okay, yes, everyone.
World champion.
I feel so bad for this guy. You don't tear him apart.
No, Aston Martin is the team.
Oh, okay.
No, Fernando Alonso is one of the...
I don't know. I don't know anything about F1 racing.
No, it's fine. It's just Aston Martin is not really a good team. Fernando Alonso, now he's a racer. Everyone likes Fernando Alonso. That's why we
love him.
The song.
We love him.
Yes, your wisdom in F1. You know it's a good choice.
Yeah, we've got that. Now, my prediction in the last couple of years, in the last regulation change we had 4 separate people get pole. Last year it was Lando Norris. The year prior was Carlos Sainz. The year before that was Max Verstappen. And if I'm correct, the year before that was Charles Leclerc. It could be
Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc. They all have theme songs.
So we are starting.
Want to dance?
We are starting a new regulation change. Ferrari showing promise with that, and as we've seen in the Bahrain and Barcelona testing, Ferrari is actually doing really well, surprisingly enough. They tend to with the regulation changes, but they drop off after the first.
Yeah, but with the testing, it's all about covering up what you can actually do. So, do you think we even know what all of these cars are capable of yet?
No, we haven't seen all of it. But I think we will see high positions for Ferrari with Hamilton and Leclerc.
At least Leclerc. Hamilton might be washed.
Mercedes and Red Bull have found a loophole in the engine.
Red Bull too?
Yep. So Red Bull's Ford engine and Mercedes engine have both found a loophole in the regulation change where they can get roughly another 12 horsepower while driving. Because their fuel input is measured while the car's idle. No one ever said when the car's driving. And so they found a way to get some component in there to expand while it's hot and push more fuel into the engine, giving them more horsepower.
That's clever.
And other teams complained, but the FIA did state they will only measure while it's idle.
Yeah, I mean, they're very specific on those rules.
at idle temperature, not at its max racing temperature. So, as of right now, Red Bull and Mercedes are clear to do this. I think we will see. I could see a max pole here.
Max, and let's see. They're gonna decide position. Is that Friday or Saturday that they figure out position?
I think it's Friday because.
Great, it's gonna happen.
I think it'd be Friday our time, Saturday their time. There is Sunday their time, and it'll be Friday night our time. Because Australia.
It always happens like it's Sunday morning. That's when all these races happen because they do them all over the world. But yeah, it's like it's a great way to start your week with an F1 race. So yeah, we'll be excited to watch for that.
And I think Max
me too. I will.
You will, because you're going to be watching, of course.
Yep, I will be watching.
Yeah,
I will
on what
quiz
channel?
you on the race next time I see you.
Okay, got it. I'll be ready.
Oh, but there is one more piece of news, not entirely racing related, but we should mention it. Charles Leclerc got married!
Oh!
Charles Leclerc did get married.
Yes.
And we are very...
Congratulations!
Very
his best man might have been his dog.
Hey, we love Leo. We love Leo. Leo's great.
He's a very cute dog.
But of course, everyone's upset now that the Max and Charles shit will never happen.
The Max and Charles will never be together? That's so sad, though. I think the world...
Sad too.
Are you now?
Don't worry, I'll indoctrinate you into F1. Don't worry, I got you.
Right. All right. Well, I think that's all the racing-related news we have, isn't it?
Oh, finally, we're done
Yeah.
with the racing part.
What? Okay, that's a little mean.
I think
Okay.
he does longer in football than I do racing.
Well, it was about the same amount of time, actually. But yes, now we're on to the real meat and potatoes. The only reason that he was willing to let himself be taken off the street, yada yada. Scream 7, all right? Scream 7 has come to the theaters. It's here, and it's gonna be. Yeah, it's whether you like it or not, it's here. All right.
We saw it together. We saw it as a trio.
Yeah, well,
and it was.
I liked it.
Okay. It was okay.
Okay.
It was a movie that I went to the theater with my 2 podcaster friends, and I watched.
Okay, that's less enthusiastic than you were after the movie when it came out.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, and this is why I was looking forward to doing this so much.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion has changed drastically.
Oh no, because my
As
opinion
time has
hasn't.
passed.
So I'm curious.
I could talk about this for a long time, and lucky me, we are on a podcast where we talk for a very long time. Let's get into it. There's a lot of things to discuss about Scream 7 and its production, the actors, and it's a very interesting movie when you take a step back and you look at it. Because I wanted to bring this up to you guys. Did you guys know that people are like actively boycotting the movie, like going to theaters with like signs and shit and being like, "Don't watch this movie! Don't watch this movie!"
I didn't.
Thank God we didn't.
Wait. Actually, I do think I heard of that. It's because they're mad about Melissa Barrera being fired, right?
It's because of Melissa Barrera. It's
okay, yeah.
To all the political stuff.
We should probably do some background then to tell people. Basically, the Scream 7 we got is drastically different from the Scream 7 we were supposed to get. Because at first it was supposed to continue the story of Scream 6, like Skeet Ulrich. Is that how you say his name?
Skeet Ulrich, yep.
Yeah, he was supposed to be.
I almost met.
Yeah, he was supposed to be in it again, the Billy Loomis ghost and all the people. But then Melissa Barrera got fired for pro-Palestine comments. Jenna Ortega left the production because of Wednesday season 2 commitments. And it was a mess. And then the director quit because he got death threats. And he realized the production was a mess. And
the movie just fell apart from the inside. Like, literally from the inside.
Yeah, no, it was a disastrous background. And I thought, should they even make this movie? Can they even make this movie?
Should they make the movie? No.
Yeah, but like, was it possible?
Make the movie?
Well, yes,
Hell yes, they will.
And for what it's worth, but I thought it was still, there was still a story that could be told. When they brought Sydney Mack, I was like, this could be good, because 5 had Sydney, but it wasn't really about her, and 6 she wasn't even there. The last time we really focused on her, it was in 4, and she didn't really have a lot of character arc, but here we are in 7. Maybe we'll have a chance to really develop her and maybe do something more creative with the Ghostface, because admittedly, you can only do the same Ghostface stuff so many times. Part of what made the first Scream so new and subversive was the fact that there were these two killers. That was stunning. No one.
As the whole Scream franchise went on, the evolution of the twist was the staple. You know, the whole point of Scream is how it dabbles in meta and like all of these different factors that you wouldn't get from any other movie at the time. And I see this movie as a Hail Mary, as a what the fuck are we gonna do? It's 2026, we're 7 movies in.
Oh
shit, what do we have? AI, I guess, and then just throw it at the wall.
But here's the thing, because of how big AI is today, this movie had the chance to say a lot more about AI. Like you said, being meta, they could have done a lot. Like, they did a lot with it, but they didn't say a lot about it. You get what I mean?
I see what you mean. I'm very glad they didn't use AI in the production of the movie.
Yeah, to be clear, they
actually got my GOAT, Matthew Lillard, the best actor in the world ever.
Okay, you're just saying that because you met him.
I love Matthew Lillard so much. He's my favorite celebrity ever. But
that's just because you met
Matthew
him.
Lillard coming back, not an AI generated Matthew Lillard, like they actually got him to show up and just play an AI generated version of himself. Like,
yeah, and he clearly enjoyed it. I mean, he was having fun.
He really got into it. That is a highlight of the movie. Matthew Lillard, every time he's on screen on like the little phone talking about I'm outside your daughter's high school. Like, yes, Matthew Lillard, I believe you.
Yeah, and that's part of what made this movie really, okay, maybe not really good to me, but I give it credit for what it did with, we're near the beginning of the movie and we have quote unquote unmasked the kill, because it's like, oh, I'm not hiding. I'm going to show you exactly who I am now. And obviously it wasn't the real Stu. And yes, there's a little disappointment there, but
I mean, I believed it. I
wanted to believe it. I really wanted to believe it.
And here's the thing. This is my biggest complaint with the movie. And obviously we're gonna we're discussing the movie from like outside right now. I don't want to get into it too much yet.
Spoiler warning, by the way.
That second, yeah, I guess. That second. If you guys remember, when Sydney's talking to Tatum's boyfriend, right? Mm-hmm. A little bit in, not exactly halfway, a little short of halfway.
Was after was after McKenna Grace was killed?
Yes. It was right after McKenna Grace was killed, actually.
Okay.
Like the following scene. What's her name? Sydney Prescott walks up to the boyfriend and says, kind of out of nowhere, what do you know about AI deepfakes? And right there, the entire movie lost its like. When you were just
certain that it was AI at that point.
Pretty much. The second they mentioned AI, I was like, it's AI. Like, that's just the answer to the movie, you know? And from then on, it's almost like a downward, like.
Okay, but like.
My biggest defense. Yeah, you say what you're going to say.
I was going to say, but here's the thing. Yes, it would have been cool if he came, but like that whole opening scene where Ghostface burns the house down, they talk about, oh, whether you believe he's dead. Oh, but he's definitely dead. Oh, drop the TV on. They were setting up this whole Stu might be alive thing. And they also mentioned it in Scream 6, actually. When Kirby and, what's her name? Mindy are talking. They're talking about Stu. Oh, if you believe he's dead. But I think a lot of people are like, hey, I remember the first movie. I saw him get crushed with the TV. I'm certain he's dead. And you know what? I live in 2026. I think this is probably AI. So I think that was probably going through a lot of people's heads anyway. What sold it for me as that it wasn't Stu, that it was AI, was actually when they went to the psych ward and the guy who turns out to be the Ghostface killer is talking to them about, oh, it's John Doe, and he came here with no memory. I don't know, something about it, I just didn't buy it. And I was just like, okay, it's certain now. This guy's in on it. I don't know how he's in on it, but he's in on it. And this ain't Stu, y'all.
I was disappointed that, like, the biggest thing that left the bad taste in my mouth was that Matthew Lillard wasn't really Stu, you know? Like, I was so excited to see Stu come back.
You just really wanted Stu back more than anything.
I just really wanted some Matthew Lillard on my screen, dude. And the fact that he was only on a screen kind of pissed me off. Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
It really would have been nice to see Stu back.
Yes, but like, as they said in the movie, it would have been the most obvious retcon ever Like,
But it's also an obvious retcon when you go up to a teenage boy and be like, "Hey, do you know anything about AI deepfakes?"
okay, that's not an obvious retcon. That's just an obvious giveaway. All I'm saying is,
it was such an obvious giveaway, and the Scream franchise never does that. There's never an obvious giveaway. That's like the number one thing they never do. You don't give away who your killer is.
Well, they didn't. They gave away who the killer wasn't.
I guess. But fine, whatever.
Yes,
like,
but like,
I feel like most people would have been more shocked if it actually was Stu by the end of the movie, because at least for me, I refused to buy it. It's like, I'm not going to believe it until I see him physically in person, because that can easily be AI. It's the nature of these movies to be like that. So, I mean, it's not shocking. These movies, I mean, they're not exactly they're not the most realistic, but I feel like it would have been even harder to believe, that, suspension of disbelief. Harder to keep that had they chosen to bring him back.
It's all AI's fault. AI is the problem. No more AI. No. AI is where all the problems come from.
Well, how about this? When Scream 8 comes out, you can make sure that there's no AI in that one. Because, yes, everyone, they are planning a Scream 8 already.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me pull up the ratings.
Talking about that after the movie?
Yeah, we were talking about that after we left the movie.
I don't remember that conversation.
Well, we had it?
Scream 7 ratings. Okay, so this movie has...
a really bad critical reviews.
It is set in stone the fact that it is the worst Scream movie, with a 31% on Rotten Tomatoes. But, I mean, Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean anything. Let's be so for real.
Yeah.
A 5.9 on IMDb, which is just below the 6 that everybody looks at. If a movie is below a 6, don't watch it. Like, that's kind of what I think when it comes to IMDb. And then I don't even know what Rendy reviews
I mean, Hocus
is.
Pocus probably is rated pretty low.
It has a 1.5 on whatever the hell Rendy reviews is, but, like, who the fuck reads Rendy reviews?
I can't say I've heard of it.
Okay, but now that we've addressed all that, we've addressed the stew. Let's pick the movie apart.
Oh, like, no.
Piece by piece.
Piece by piece? I only watched it once.
I'm curious to see your guys' opinions. Okay. The biggest thing that's changed over time for me.
Over time being a week.
Yep. Shut up! No, but the characters... And looking back on them, every Scream movie, right, has a character that I look back on and I'm like, I really thought he was going to be the killer, you know? But then he wasn't. And it was like, oh my gosh. And it surprised me, you know? Mm-hmm. That's what they do. That's what these movies do. Not a single character in this entire movie I gave a shit about. Every single character in this movie was introduced to die. I didn't give a fuck if they were the killer. Like, that one guy who showed up and they just called him the weird one. Like, he's the weirdo, you know?
That's fair.
Fuck you! I don't care if he's weird. Like, just... And then
we're gonna get demonetized so hard for all of this.
He just shows up and gets, like, his head stabbed onto a
soda machine.
That was the best kill in the movie, though. He did serve a purpose, and that purpose was to
die,
make me giggle.
Yeah, we all know when we watch the death count, that's going to be the kill of the day.
James A. Janice is going to have a fun one with that one. That one's definitely winning the Golden Chainsaw.
Right.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you make a point, because I actually thought about the characters, and I'm like, do I remember anyone's name? Not really. Do I usually remember their names? No, but at least they feel a little memorable. Like, Josh Segarra was in Scream 6 as the new boyfriend for Sam. And, like, it might just be because I'm a fan of his, because he was in Electric Company that I watched growing up. But, no, I liked him. I liked that he was this love interest that was there. And not only was he not the killer, but he survived the movie. Like that feels pretty rare.
You don't do that in Scream movies. You don't survive. That's
the boyfriend either dies or he's the killer.
Exactly, and he was neither, which I thought was like, ooh, that's something. But I think you're right. Like all the characters in this movie, I mean, they weren't horrible. I mean, no one's gonna complain about seeing McKenna Grace in a movie, but at the same time, they were all there to die. Heck, even Gail and the Martin twins could have been removed from the movie, and it probably wouldn't have made much of a difference.
Exactly. Gail showing up was literally just for that one scene where it's like, oh my gosh, it's Gail! It's Gail Weathers! Yes, oh my god! And then she's just not in the movie. Like, I mean,
yeah,
cool. I've been asking you for an interview since I was born, and it's like, oh my god, we're finally getting the interview, and then it's like why did I just watch that scene? It was useless.
I mean, the scene actually
doesn't even call them on live.
The scene arguably was a little helpful. The problem is she's not in the big ending of the killer reveal. She doesn't do anything. And the thing is, Sydney and Gail argue over that interview because Gail brings up Sydney's kids, and Sydney's not happy about that. But do you know what their next scene after that is?
I don't remember.
Their final scene together, where she's like, "You're not just a reporter. I trust you, okay? You got my back." And I'm like,
"I love you."
But she...
then they start making out.
But Gail wasn't even there. Gail wasn't there for the ending. It's not that she wouldn't have Sydney's back if she, was there, but she wasn't there to do anything.
It didn't matter.
Exactly. Her presence in the movie was basically nothing. Like, the Martin twins did more in this movie, and they were more entertaining.
I love you, Courtney Cox, but get the fuck out of my movie, dude.
She wants to maintain her streak of, her and Roger L. Jackson being the only characters with, appearances in every single Scream movie. But Roger...
Can't break your streak.
The poor Roger, he barely got to do anything this time around because he's always the voice of Ghostface, but what happens when the voice of Ghostface ends up being Stu? But, I mean, if it's all Stu, then you don't really need the Ghostface call. And so, back to it, the original point, it's like, there were a lot of, you could argue, creative choices made here.
What? What was creative about this movie?
Stu.
Tell me. Please, Dr. Rode.
Dr. Rode. Yeah, the good doctor. Here to
Please, Dr. Rode. Diagnose me with some answers.
I'm diagnosing you with stew dependency syndrome. Austin, put that hand down.
Stew dependency syndrome? I mean, I have some stew
How is it they say it in Boondocks, Austin? Chronic stew dependency? Chronic stew dependency is no laughing matter. It can mess with your mind, your friends, your wallet if you dare to believe it.
No, a pimp named Slickback.
Nope. Yes, and please say the full name, including the aforementioned a pimp named part.
How is a Ghostface gonna borrow a fry? Ghostface, are you gonna give it back? Worse?
We are so gonna get in trouble for this.
No, we didn't say any of the problematic stuff.
We skipped over the slur. It's fine.
Which is basically their favorite word in that show.
What you mean I ain't gonna get that bucket? I love the Boondocks so much.
Maybe we'll have to talk about it, as a retrospective episode. But yeah, basically, whether we like it or not, the Scream machine is going to keep rolling on, probably until they Halloween this thing and start all over again.
It's crazy that they haven't, they kind of rebooted with, 5.
Yeah, that's a requel. They jumped through hoops to make sure we knew it was a requel.
I really liked Scream 5, how they, changed it and made it, attacking the Scream franchise at a different angle.
Yeah.
And I feel like every Scream movie has done that. Attacking the same formula, but from a different angle, the first Scream movie obviously was a parody of horror, of slashers as a genre, and then followed up with the sequel, which is playing on horror movie sequels,
Yeah, and then the third
Don't
one...
ask me what the fuck the third one was about.
It was about trilogies, but it just didn't do it as well.
They all follow.
Okay, but give the third movie some props. I appreciate it for what it did with Sydney's character arc.
Do you see that?
Yes, I do see.
Do you see my eye roll?
I'm an unlicensed psychiatrist, not an eye doctor. I don't do that sort of thing.
You're an unlicensed psychiatrist, Dr. Rode?
Or psychologist. I don't know. Whichever one can prescribe drugs.
Nope. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I forgot what I was going to say.
I had something. You were rolling your eyes. Oh, because I said Scream 3 is not the most interesting. I don't love to watch it, but I appreciate Sydney's character arc. That was all. Thank you.
Sydney's character arc. I'm hating on Scream 3. I don't really remember it that well.
Don't you hate Scream 4 more?
I do hate Scream 4. I despise Scream 4. Scream 4 was the worst movie I've ever watched. I hate it.
I mean, I'm not a fan, but I don't hate... I feel like Scream has been a franchise with the luxury of never having a truly bad movie. It's just it gets to the, it's alright.
I'm pretty sure
territory.
Scream 4, honestly, I'm not I'm not that educated anymore. But Scream 4, if I remember correctly, is the one where they attack like the reboots, you know? Like cuz like I was talking about earlier, every Scream movie is like playing on a formula.
Exactly.
This one is like making fun of like reboots and shit like that.
Right. Reboots, and then 5 is requels, 6 is franchise, and 7.
Yeah.
They don't actually talk about what 7 is.
7 is jack shit. That's what I'm saying. It's like they forgot.
They don't know what 7. It's because it's part of that franchise idea. It's continuing 6's franchise stuff.
7 is like,
and they tried to be slick about it by cutting Mindy off before she could explain what she thought it was. It was like, no, we're not going over you explaining all the stuff again. And so
Scream 7 was like shit. Actually, in true horror movie fashion, after you get past like the 6th movie, what do you even make? Like just throw the killer on the screen, let him kill a couple people and bang, let's send it to the theater.
Hold on. We have to give it some props though.
Give me a reason to like the movie.
It's not Stranger Things season 5.
You're right. Why didn't I think of that?
See, there
was no. Oh my god! I hope they kiss. Oh my god! I hope Will and Mike get married. Shut up, dude. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I can't talk about Stranger Things.
Yeah, no. No. Our channel goes out of its way not to talk about Stranger Things season 5. That's our mission statement.
If we start talking about Stranger Things season 5, we would be here all night.
Well, yes.
This would be your longest episode.
That's our mission statement, as I said.
No Stranger
Things season 5. We don't like them. But anyway, that's Scream. I mean, that was basically everything I had on Scream 7. Do y'all have any other thoughts?
I could talk for hours, dude.
Austin.
The production quality.
I don't have any thoughts. I mean, this is the first one I've seen. It was alright.
Wait, have you never watched any other Scream movies? What?
You've never watched a Scream?
I thought you watched them before.
No.
What?
This was your first one?
How? What?
How does one go their entire life
without having watched a Scream movie?
Without having watched a single Scream movie. Scream's my favorite horror franchise. And
same. I don't even like horror franchises.
Sheltered.
Okay, yeah, but you're not that sheltered. You had access to all the pirating software. I don't want to hear it.
There's homeschooled, there's sheltered, and then there's I've never watched a Scream movie.
And Austin, you somehow have fallen to the very, but like, how?
Okay. I just never had the desire to.
Well, I mean, you better start desiring it quick.
Yeah.
Before I come to your house and force you to.
Don't worry. What?
I actually left a closing statements on Scream 7. I know you guys are eager to move past. I went to Letterboxd after watching Scream 7.
Letterboxd reviews.
And do you know how many stars I gave the movie?
I'm guessing not a lot.
I gave it 5 stars.
Why?
And do you know why? Because that's how good the Scary Movie 6 trailer was. I literally wrote, Scary Movie 6 trailer was good, and that's it. And then I gave it 5 stars. Best review
That was what I was going to talk about next, actually. Funnily enough. Because we also saw the Scary Movie 6 trailer while we were at the theater. And I was going to ask what you guys thought about it now that we've had a week to ruminate. I personally think that this could be a very funny movie, though I've seen a lot of opinions online that the humor is going to seem very dated at this point in time. What do you guys think, based on what you saw from the trailer?
I think it's gonna be great.
Because it's.
Were you gonna say something? Sorry, I
think it's gonna be great. Because what?
I think it's gonna be great just because
I know, just basically some of the stuff like with the I think I'm Republican now, so I have to be racist, or no, it's they them. He stabbed them, and they're like, oh, roll your eye. That's all that's all so old. And I'm like, I don't know. I thought it was funny. I thought there were a lot of really good references in that trailer.
That seemed to be what they were going for, though. Like when I saw that, I didn't get it as like, this is going to be the whole movie. I got it as like, oh, there you go, roll your eyes so we can get past it. Like I liked it. I thought it was funny. That part in the trailer where the white girl's like, I'm the Republican now. I can't be nice to black people. And then she's like, I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here. I like that. That was funny. I thought that was funny. And...
Well, knowing Austin, I think I can confirm.
Hey!
I'm not racist. I think. I hope.
I'm not racist. I hate the entire human race.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not racist, but my skin is white.
Okay, it's good for you. Good for you. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I want to see the movie. I think it'll be funny to some extent. I appreciated their use of Eminem music. Anyone who recognizes the greatness of Eminem deserves at least some sort of chance, I believe.
Did you listen to his most recent album, The Death of Slim Shady?
Death of Slim Shady? Not all of it, but let's see. I've listened to Houdini, Guilty Conscience 2, and
I'm not a
Guilty
huge
Conscience.
Slim Shady is better than Eminem.
Okay, well, like,
I
don't know,
agree.
did you like the album at least?
I thought it was alright. I watched it, or not watched it. I listened to it, whole thing through on a call with a couple of my friends, on like a Discord stream or something. And we listened to the whole album the second it dropped, and it was just kind of like, fine, whatever, you know, that's it. I thought it was funny. It was very like vibrant, you know what I mean? Like he was making a lot of callbacks and shit like that. I can't really name anything. It wasn't super memorable, you know. I make it a point.
I really like Houdini.
Houdini was a great song. Like the ones that he gave music videos to are the ones that are going to be notable, obviously. But other than that, I really can't remember anything else from the album. I remembered every time I think of the album, I think of that one like promotionary video of him and Slim Shady going on an interview together, and it's just him talking to himself. I love that video. That's a great one.
Are you allergic to being nice? We can't say that anymore. Man, what you care about that?
Slim Shady. Man, we know who you are. Shut up. I love that.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, aside from that,
well, yeah.
My friends and I make it a point to listen to as many bad rap albums as we can. And the most
recent... are you calling The Death of Slim Shady a bad rap album?
If we're killing off Slim Shady, then yeah.
I would consider it bad. Overall, if it doesn't break half, like if I have to have listened to at least half of the album since listening to it the first time. If I listen to the album and I don't go back, it's probably not a great album. But
have you listened to Elephant?
No, I don't think I have. I mean,
it's one of White Stripes' albums. It's the one that has Seven Nation Army in it.
Well, I mean, I've listened to Seven Nation Army. I don't think I've gone out of my way to listen to the entire album.
The whole album is peak. I love that album. It's like
I have.
Every single song is at the very least good, but most of them are just like real good. Like Button Ball and Biscuit.
I don't know if you guys listen to the Gorillaz. Do you guys listen to the Gorillaz? Feel Good Inc. All that.
A lot. Well, yeah, I've heard that.
I know Feel Good Inc. and I know a few others.
Clint Eastwood,
I think, was one of theirs.
One of my favorite albums of all time is Plastic Beach, their third studio album. It's just amazing. Snoop Dogg does the opening. It's so like ridiculous, and it's about like pollution or something. But like, I don't fucking care. It's supposed to be like like all their albums are like have undertones of political commentary or something.
Right, but in this case,
but you can just ignore that shit and just kind of enjoy the music. Like, yes, Snoop Dogg, I feel so welcomed to the Plastic Beach. He's like, shit, I can't remember the lyrics. He at one point he's like, shooka shooka way way, and it's like, yes, Snoop Dogg, thank you. It is terribly good. But yeah,
terribly good.
I love the.
I mean, it might be worth a listen.
What do you think? I should. That first song is terribly good. The album overall is a very, very great listen.
Right.
But
yeah, okay. You've dragged us off topic long enough, though.
You're right. You've
been dragging us through the woods, right beneath Movie Mountain. We're leaving the Backlot. We're heading up to the Podium. Yeah, talk about Iran. There's a lot of stuff going on with Iran.
Everyone will feel it.
Yeah, well, Trump is all in on ending tyranny in Iran. The supreme leader is dead. The backup supreme leader is dead. The backups of the backups are dead. They're all just dead. I'm pretty sure they accidentally killed people they didn't mean to because of how many people are dead. So, like, I'm not sure what's going to happen.
And world leaders taken out.
Oh, Pretty much. Yeah, so there's been it was a very interesting news to wake up to on Saturday. I wasn't doing much anyway, but it was like, oh, okay, we're probably not going to go to war based on how Venezuela turned out, but geez, we're swinging right in the morning.
Imagine being so confident that you go to Twitter and start talking about how you're going to bomb the U.S. and kill everybody just to die.
And then a couple hours later, like literally a couple hours in.
Bro said everybody will feel it. We will not be silent anymore, and then died.
Yeah, a lot of like other people were like, Allah protect him, Allah protect him.
Allah
did not in fact protect him.
He's dead, sir.
In the words of Elijah,
the army. You're all dead,
perhaps
sir.
Your God is sleeping. That's
religion too. Politics, religion, and movies?
Yeah,
This is my kind of podcast.
What do you mean? You're not religious.
I'm atheist.
Yeah.
Heresy.
I like talking about religion.
Heresy.
I gotta be atheist. I gotta be atheist accurately, right?
Well, sure. Okay. But yeah,
You're wrong.
basically, with Iran, there's a lot of questions. Mostly what I'm seeing from people who aren't thrilled about this is that, oh no, we killed a foreign leader who had no right to kill.
Yeah, all the liberals who are all like, oh my gosh, we can't be doing that. We can't. Well, I mean, like literally the entire nation is celebrating and like, yes.
Yeah, when the entire
killing
nation
people, he killed 30,000 civilians.
And he also, you know, like his whole thing with their specific form of Islam, at least, which is most Islam, I would say, is not very nice to gay people and trans people. Like,
and women.
It's like, execute them all. Why are you people happy about this?
Women? Do we really have to care about women now? Whatever. Everything else, I'll take it.
We're getting canceled. Noah, you're going to single-handedly cancel us on our very first... This is our very first guest appearance, and this... We choose to bring in a misogynist.
So thankful, by the way. Thank you for letting me on. Thank you for bringing me on here today, guys.
Well, you know, I should have introduced you to my ex-girlfriend. She never would have called me a misogynist if she knew that you existed.
That's great.
I hear so much about her, but I've, like, at the same time, never heard anything about her.
Really?
Who was Caitlyn?
Okay, let's keep talking about Iran, y'all. So
Iran.
Yes, I ran away from this conversation. Now, as we were saying about Iran, there basically it's been decades of Iran saying, we're going to be bad. Everyone else saying, don't do that. Iran saying, we're still going to do it. It's just been this cycle where we do a few light bombings, stop whatever little side hustle they're doing, and then we call it a day. But then they come back and do it. It's like ants, you know? You kick down their anthill, but then they rebuild it. So this action is shocking.
Bug's life?
No. I was thinking about the...
One ant is not a problem. But when they all band together, yeah.
That wasn't where I was going with this. I was just thinking about when I kicked over anthills as a kid and they would be back the next day. But yeah, sure.
Goddamn ants.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta get boiling water and pour it on the anthill. And that was Trump. He took those bombs and he just laid it all out on Iran. Boom. Okay, look, this wasn't my idea with the boiling water.
Hold on. Do you pour boiling water on anthills?
No, not anymore.
What the fuck is... Not anymore.
I might have done it once. Okay.
He's a serial killer. He's a serial killer.
Okay, no one likes ants, okay? Especially when they're biting you.
I don't know. Some people have, like, ant farms, you know? Like, the little, like, fish tanks, and then you see them, like, crawl around and shit.
Yeah, no, it's cool, for sure. It's just... There's a long story.
Pour boiling water all over them.
Okay, look.
You're worried about getting canceled?
It's ants.
Canceled. I'm going to Instagram right now. Nobody listen to this guy's podcast. He burns ants alive with water. If it's okay to burn the ants, it's okay to burn me. If you burn the ants, you burn me.
What?
Okay. Cool.
I don't even want to talk about Iran anymore. All right, you guys ruined the whole Iran topic.
I don't want to talk about Iran anymore. You ruined it. It's fine. They can't all be winners.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Back on track.
Some of us are Austin. Moving on.
Wait, what's the name of the podcast again?
Either.
What's the name?
Our podcast, the On and Off Topic podcast.
The On and Off Topic. I was gonna make a pun. I was gonna say the moment's passed. Never mind.
No, it's really past. It's like I'm not even gonna make that analogy because I'm streaming to the world. So you can ask me later, Austin. I can't tell Noah. He's too young and innocent.
I'm too young and innocent. He's never seen a Scream movie.
Yeah.
Correction, I've seen one.
He has seen one.
True. I stand corrected.
Yeah, that's true. Are we going to talk about Iran today, or are we just going to leave that alone?
I mean, we kind of did.
Yeah, we addressed.
Do we think we're going to war?
Fuck no. Okay, listen. If we were going to go to war, there would have to be a war to fight. Iran is a bitch. What the fuck is Iran going to do? Die again? We've killed 2 of their leaders in under a week. We spawn killed
several of
we spawn killed.
You know, we killed one.
Israel.
One guy took over. We killed him, and then
Israel killed
a bunch of the guys who were supposed to take over.
Yeah, they had a big meeting, and Israel bombed them. So
those were like representatives of the I don't know
and the U.S. took out their navy. So. I mean,
what are we going to
water people?
A couple of months ago, didn't we also blow up all the nuclear facilities?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they have left.
That's pretty much how it started. Like we want
all
nukes,
we have to do is arm their people.
You can't have nukes. But we really want the nukes. It's like no.
But what about this? They only maintain control over the people because of their very strict, gun laws. The people don't get to have guns. If we just arm their people should do the work for us.
Yeah, just rise up. Because clearly they didn't like their leader. Have you seen them? Have you seen the amount of cheering they do? Meanwhile, we're over here posting on Instagram talking about some Trump is a demon.
Yeah, it's
that Trump guy.
A lot of mixed response.
We love that Trump guy.
And
he's great.
Yeah,
He's great. I love him. I love
great.
Donald Trump. He did a great job in Iran.
Eliminating.
He did a great job.
He eliminates.
He's going to keep doing greater jobs. He's good.
Well, yes. The question, though, is even though, we eliminated the bad guy and a lot of the other bad guys after that, but can we really expect this nation to actually become like a good democratic republic nation at all? Like, is that
Iran?
Is that a realistic expectation, though? Like, we saw what happened with Venezuela. We just sort of handed it off to someone else. Like, are we supposed to babysit Iran until they get
We are definitely not going to babysit Iran. If the Iranian government, I don't know, I can see Israel taking something, some kind of... The point is...
The thing is, in Iran...
Oh, no. If Israel takes something, then it's all going to... Everyone's going to be Jew, taking over everything.
Jew. Yeah, no.
Geographically, though, in the culture that they're in, democracy just doesn't work.
Yeah,
that's what I was...
You need a strong man. You need a strong guy because all the other guys are strong guys who are trying to kill the other.
Right. The Middle East, they're always at each other's throats.
The Middle East
is sort of a miracle.
Yeah, it's a miracle anyone survives down there,
especially Israel. But that's because America's behind them.
Each other's sentences.
Yeah, with America there, I don't think anyone really wants to take on Israel that badly, except Hamas. But see how that turned out for them.
They're going to hate on them as much as possible, but everyone knows if they do actually attack them, the U.S. is going to be breathing down.
Right. And I've seen a lot of other countries actually interested in what's going on with Iran. Like, I think Egypt,
Germany,
and Saudi Arabia.
Actually, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. Germany actually said that they wouldn't mind getting.
Germany wants Iran. No, thank you.
Germany wants Iran.
No.
They wouldn't mind getting involved in the war.
Okay, they just want the layup for World War III. All right, we're not giving it to them.
They got to go 3-0.
Shit. World War III isn't a realistic thing that will happen anytime soon.
Not with the Middle East.
Don't jinx us.
No,
yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry.
But if it was going to happen, it'd probably be with like Russia or China, because those are the big superpowers. Like, China. We're just taking out these low-level governments. It's easy to collapse things. If we went after China like this, then, I mean, there would be probably much bigger consequences for the nation, for the American people, you know. So I don't think we're going to really try to touch Russia and China unless we're interested in actually fighting a war.
Which we aren't anytime soon, because why would we?
Exactly. And if we do end up fighting war, it might be like a tech war or a bio war more than a traditional war.
A bio war? What do you mean?
Yeah,
they're just going to start sending, like, dead bodies that are infected with disease.
No, like when they sent the China virus over here back in 2020.
COVID-19, the China virus.
Yes,
biological warfare at its finest.
Yeah, that's more what we were talking about.
We love gas.
I caught up.
We don't love that. That was really bad with the mustard gas back in World War One. But at least they had something to take care of that. I don't think it's quite as easy with the sicknesses. But yeah, that's the outlook of what we have in Iran. And here's just the hopes that it doesn't go to absolute disaster. But I don't think it will. Based on what happened with Venezuela and just based on how different Trump is from normal leaders, I actually feel like there's a stronger chance than not that this actually does go our way, at least while he's still in office. Now, when he's out, who's to say what's going to happen? But
oh my God, when he's out of office, when my generation is in office,
your generation is not. No,
we're done.
On. You're not. It's gonna be the millennials first, and then Gen X or whatever.
Just wait,
and then Gen Z.
Just wait.
Like, you can't even run for president until you're 35. So we're fine.
I'm not saying. Well, okay, it's as imminent as. Fine. It's not an imminent issue. But when my generation gets into office, we're dead. We're done.
Your generation is our generation.
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you? I mean, think about it. Dr. rode for president with the White House press secretary.
If you really want to be included in, I was doing you the luxury of not including you in my generation. I was going to take the sin of bearing that generation. But I mean, if you really want to be included,
we don't really want to be, but most people generally lump us in there.
We just got the FP1 results at Australia.
Wait, we got the what like the poll results?
First practice.
Oh, first practice results. Okay, shut up, Noah. Austin, what do you got?
Charles Leclerc got first. Lewis Hamilton got second.
Of course.
Max Verstappen got third.
Max!
Isaac Hadjar got fourth. Lindblad got fifth.
Who?
Piastri sixth. Russell seventh. Antonelli eighth. Bortoleto ninth. And Hulkenberg 10th.
Where's Norris?
Norris placed 19th.
Fuck Lando Norris! Yeah!
Yeah!
Got it.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
You heard it. Yeah, you heard it here.
I heard it here first.
He's got this really annoying face. The closest...
And annoying voice.
Yeah, the closest...
And annoying team principal.
Hey, Austin, do you think Noah looks like Piastri or Lando Norris more?
I don't think it looks like either.
Okay, but like, if he had to look like one...
Let me look them up.
I don't know. I feel like I could see, like, if you turn your head a little and squint, then you could sort of see it with him.
I think the hairstyle leans him more.
Yeah, I feel like the face leans a bit more Piastri, though.
Thanks for examining me for a second. I feel very like... Stop it. Dude,
Okay, don't go there, Austin. With
don't
you,
go there, don't go
with
there.
you,
No.
it's bad.
No. Wait.
Michael! Don't leave me here!
I think it's time that my esteemed secretary escorts our homeless friend back to his cardboard box.
Back to the streets. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. I'm being kicked off because they don't like me.
Well,
no, we don't.
All right. I'm gonna catch up on your guys' podcast. I'm gonna catch up on your guys' podcast. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing at some point.
He'll spread the word to his 5 other friends.
Thank you guys for having me on. I have more than 5 friends, I think.
5.5.
5,
yes,
5.5. All right.
We forget about the imaginary friends in the cardboard.
Thank you guys for having me on. It was an honor
thank you.
to serve alongside Dr. Road and Top Hail Hydra.
Just call him Hydra. He did the top hail because he was weird and like 5 and
Hydra.
had to.
It was something
else. But remember, go Max Verstappen.
All right, everyone, thank you for watching or listening in, depending on whether on YouTube or Spotify.
Yeah,
appreciate you guys if you would like, subscribe, and follow. And we will see you guys next week.
Yes, we will.